Vlogging is a fucking $1 billion industry. Why would he slag someone for talking to themselves? Why the fuck would he slag someone for talking to himself? Look at fucking PewDiePie. That's his whole job. His whole fucking job is doing that. And he's fucking $23 million in his bank balance. Vaccines and fucking ORS have the highest return on investment ROI. Fuck ROI, man. I hate these fucking acronyms, initialisms. Vaccines are the highest ROI, and vaccine ORS and shit. So vaccine ORS, but I've heard that, but I'm not seeing the derivation. So I was just seeing the conclusion. So I'll have to Google that and see exactly how it happens. And I have to ask in the edit if nipples only exist in guys because of function calling. You know, this it took like billions of years to get people to understand the Euclid's axioms. It was there in nature, just fucking there before, waiting for us to understand it. But it took like 20 years to get computers to understand it. That's like billions of years in evolution time. But do they really understand it? I mean, we might get the Matrix again. Matrix might happen. So, I don't know why this question of understanding is valid. I've not seen the second two Matrixes, like Matrix movies. If there's a novel about the Matrix, where the Matrix is actually an information factory rather than a calorie factory, then I would read that novel. Or some science fiction book. I've not read any science fiction book. It's there in fucking Character Club. Hello. I just recite all day and then I can intellectually dominate people. I told me that there's a shortage of I feel like I have in Boom right now. Like I can walk around and talk because there's a precedent for that. My in-boom trip. Why would you even believe a fucking 23-year-old guy who says, here LSD? That's idiotic. Every single Jyotia in the world claims to have LSD. LSD is from the fucking 70s. Why the fuck you have that? I had the basis 1950s technology, exact same technology I had in my mouth for 6 fucking years. I wrote this 2 essays for GRE, and I emailed GRE to like send it back to me, but they should have copy pasted it. I complained about it to send. I didn't record that conversation. If I did, then people would understand. You know, it's interesting to see conversations from strange places. My accent and Sen's accent, and code switching. Yeah, some people constantly code switch. There's racism and there's placism. There's, just the classism in England is a form of racism because the same people have had the money for thousands of years and they have a different accent. So there's something called ethnolinguistics. I've read the Wikipedia for it, but the genetics doesn't really prove anything about this. There was one fact with genetics that proved something about linguistics. I can't seem to remember it. It was in some YouTube video, some video on the internet. And I keep saying internet, but I don't know what internet means. I've not read the Wikipedia for internet. I keep recommending Wikipedias to people. Even when I'm writing, I just keep saying Google it, fucking Google it. Expletives, code switching, racism and placism. I don't know if you can hear me right now. I record 18 minutes of fucking improv. It takes 1 fucking year to write an album, and I do improv for 1 hour improv. I've done a lot of improv. I've done more than that. And nowadays, it's really extremely easy to do 18 minutes of half an hour of improv, 18 minutes. The absolute last one is 18 minutes. On the same piano for 10 fucking years. I started in 2009. 6 years. Division is more important than addition, considering biology, and considering DNA. Because DNA, if you go to the Matrix universe, then no one's asking the question, can machines think? Shit, and even in the Matrix, like, if you see a novel, if you see George Orwell's 1984 or Kafka's The Trial, then these novels, these novels don't have any kind of, supposing you have a derivation of classification of finite simple groups, that's derivation, and once I was so painfully bored by office, I had some beer and lightly now on the kitchen floor and started singing. McCafferty or the Front Bottoms have either of those two bands are extremely similar. My God, man, you should just tell me the Front Bottoms to just have a joint tour with McCafferty. So those two bands are extremely similar. If you're reading a book, and then we had this Gutenberg and stuff, and then he couldn't make a two-dimensional novel, two-dimensional text like a flowchart, and then every single book is one-dimensional. It's one fucking dimension of every single book, because people talk in one dimension, and you can convert it to an audiobook. And then Stephen Pinker also brought this point up. He's a fucking idiot. I should write a rebuttal to all of his books. And then Chomsky is not a philosopher, but he's a linguist. But his philosophy has lots and lots of holes in it. I can't seem to be focused enough to finish the theory of complexity. It's A for theory. It's completely simple A for theory. I could have easily done it in 7, 12, what's the date? 14 years. 5 minutes instead of 14 years. I can still do it. It's there in the back of my head. I have the option to finish it and become fucking Paul Dirac and get $5 million from Nobel Academy. But I don't do it because some fucking weird reason. Like, Feynman keeps saying that something doesn't correspond to experiments and it's completely wrong. But he never did an experiment in his whole fucking life. It's like a no homo. It's like, I'm not gay, I only fuck pantomime dames. That's a phrase. That's a phrase on the internet. You should Google it. The TV tropes for I think every fucking thing should be based on a historical precedent. Like Kashmir should. I wrote this down, but I'll say it again. Kashmir should. The Pandits should wave on Palestinian flags. This jingoist, nationalist, this jingoist fanatic said that Palestinians are kept in camps to stake for the Arab world to stake its for the Arabs to stake its claim on Israel. But that's you could say that India's pundits are kept in camps for Arabs to stake its claim on take its claim on Kashmir, for Indians to take the claim on Kashmir, to exploit the hydel power and their taxes.